Good morning, everybody. This is Sharon Joy coming to you from sunny Sandy Beach on the mid-north coast of New South Wales this morning, Sunday the 29th of March. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are well wherever you are in the world right now. Please drop a message in the comments, maybe drop an emoji. Let me know how you're feeling this morning. We've got Tracy coming on. That's awesome. That means I'm live this time. Trying something a little bit different today. So rather than you seeing my mush all morning, I thought I would pop up a presentation for you today so you can see the information that I'm talking about as well as listen along. So drop an emoji in the comments. Let me know where you are. Let me know how you're feeling. It's definitely a brave new world that we've entered. I don't know if any of you caught this morning's post on Wandering Wellness Tribe, but we're talking about an attitude of gratitude amongst the tribe and how important it is right now to really, listen and live in the present moment, perhaps away from the news, away from the negativity, but going inside and really being positive and staying positive during what is a really difficult time. And I've put some questions in there for you to perhaps consider journaling about today or even every day during this crisis. So we can really, get people just tuning in, really just tuning in. So I'm just sending out a couple of invites, let people know that I am live. And I would love to have people jump on, say g'day. Let me know where you are, and yeah, let's have some fun. All right, so as I said, my name is Sharon Joy. I am a wife and a mother of three. I live on the mid-north coast of New South Wales, and with my beautiful husband Adam and our three children, Ella, Ava and Noah. And basically, we started a bit of a journey around about 2016. We were both, or even the end of 2015, very hardworking, both in executive roles in our chosen fields. My husband was a group executive chef. I was a teacher, working as a relieving deputy principal in a very busy, large primary school in the southwestern suburbs of Sydney. Feeling quite stressed around my job and struggling to find a decent work-life balance. It was around the January of 2016, my husband and I took a trip down to Tasmania. We have long time been caravanners. That's been our passion for over 10 years now, caravanning as a family. And we took a trip over to Tasmania with our caravan. And on the way home, we were driving north along the Hay Plain. Which if anybody's ever driven the Hay Plain, it's pretty boring. I'd rather poke needles in my eyes. But what we did to pass the time was to write a bucket list. And what we wrote was a 50 by 50 list, 50 things by the age of 50 that we hoped to do and achieve. And in the course of about 12 months, that particular bucket list had completely changed our life. We didn't achieve everything on that list in 12 months, but what it did do was it reshaped the direction that we were taking. It made us reassess what we wanted to do in our life, when we wanted to do it, and we quickly realized that we weren't actually living the life of our dreams. Now, back then, I didn't know what manifesting was. I certainly didn't know what a powerful manifester I was. But I told people on my parting words before we went on a lap around Australia, which is what came out of that bucket list. We ended up selling our house in Sydney. We left our jobs in Sydney. We moved our family of 5 into a 23-foot caravan and we travelled Australia. And before we left, my message to our friends and our family was write a list of everything you want to do and what you want to be and where you want to go and what you want to have, and it'll completely change your life. And that's certainly what it did for us. So off we went around Australia, and coming back across the Nullarbor, we went anti-clockwise. Coming back across the Nullarbor, I said to my husband, I actually feel like I've done my last day of teaching. and I don't think I ever want to go back. So it was with that I started to look at my options, and we've been doing some blogging, some influencing, and for whatever reason, people found our story interesting, which kind of shocked me. I didn't think it was interesting, but I found it was. And it was through that journey that I was wanting to continue on our journey of living our best life that I discovered Young Living, because along our journey, we also wanted to make sure that we were taking care of our well-being. And it was at that time that I was wanting to get my hands on some essential oils. And then a great friend of mine, Alex King, who is now my business partner in Young Living, he and his partner Ashley, who live over in Las Vegas, Alex introduced me to the idea of network marketing as a viable way to add a stream of income to my household and to also take better care of my health and wellness and being able to share that with the people that I love. So I embarked on that journey 2 years ago, and now we have a thriving tribe of lots and lots of people in multiple countries. And more than anything, I'm most grateful for is the community that it's given me and the opportunity to really step into my best self, much more so than my 50 by 50 bucket list. But that was the turning point. So I hope that sort of gives you a little bit of an insight. Now I work for a inflatable stand-up paddleboard company, and of course with this crisis that we've got going on in the world, my days have now been heavily cut, which to a point has actually been a blessing. It's something that I've been asking the universe for. Certainly wasn't asking the universe for coronavirus, but I've been asking the universe for more of an opportunity to do more of what I love, and that is being here with you and sharing with you how you can take better care of your health and wellness and that of your families. So thank you so much for joining and tuning in. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit more about our tribe. Like I was saying, our tribe really does span the globe. We've got people in our tribe in lots of countries: Canada, the USA, New Zealand, Germany, and also the UK, South Africa, and here in Australia. And that's just a few people in our organisation. So the tribe that we have here in Australia, some of the people that you'll recognise, names popping up here in Wandering Wellness Tribe. We have one of our other executive leaders, Shane Demek, who was the first person that joined me in Young Living, and we've been partnered in this business together for 2 years now and on wonderful journeys of health and wellness. Shane is a returned soldier. He has served in Iraq for our country, and now he is an absolute guru when it comes to health and wellness, particularly with our essential oils. And he's also now a qualified yoga instructor. We've got Amy. Amy is a former police officer. Again, somebody who's made a dramatic life change, as did Shane and Adam and myself. All of those people travelled Australia before making a choice to improve their health and well-being. Amy is now a Reiki healer and, of course, a incredible user of Young Living, swears by Ningxia Red. We've got Melinda, who's a gift store owner of Blue Water Gifts in Foster. Jason Nicholson, a psychic healer, also in Foster. We've got the lovely Tamily Harling, who owns The Good Beautician in Coffs Harbour. We've got the lovely Michelle King and her team, who some of them are on this call right now, which is great. They are colon hydrotherapists and also aromatherapists. So Michelle is one of the leading colon hydrotherapists in the world. She trains people globally, but also goes and does the colonics at the very famous Tony Robbins Life Well retreats. So definitely doing amazing work in the world. We've got the lovely Tracy, who also is one of Michelle's team, but she's also a masseuse, has travelled the world with what she does. Bernie, an aromatherapist. We've got Cameron McGowan, who's a hairdresser in Noosa. And we've got the lovely Alison Bradford, who is an incredible low-tox DIY mama, who just gives us so much knowledge and some great life hacks as well. So that's some of the tribe here. Our mission. So in the tribe, Wandering Wellness Tribe, our mission is to inspire families to have a cleaner, healthier and more abundant life and a lasting legacy for future generations by using and sharing the highest quality sustainable wellness products through a conscious and community-driven movement. And that's really what it's all about. We're very, very strongly focused on our community. We believe in leaving a legacy for our future generations, and that is in wellness, in the planet, and also finances. It's all three things that are very, very important and all contribute to our wellness. If we don't have those three things in alignment, then there's something not quite right with our wellness. They all need to be in alignment. And, you know, it doesn't mean talking finances that you need to be absolutely loaded, but you need to have enough to be able to take good care of your wealth, of your wellness, and that of your family. So that's our mission. Our mission very strongly focuses on obviously health and well-being, and that really is very, very broad. So I'll talk a little bit more about that today, with a focus on low tox. So that particularly focuses on the using of essential oils as opposed to fragrance infused products, which are loaded with toxic chemicals, and also just plant derived products that you can use in your home, especially during this time and always, for home hygiene. So that's our mission. All right, why did we choose Young Living? Well, before I joined network marketing, and before I chose Young Living, I actually took a step back. Unlike many people in Young Living or in the network marketing company who just happened to fall in love with the products, I actually found Young Living, as well as a number of other companies, and I stopped and took a look at each of them before we chose Young Living. So I can see Kimmy Brooks on. Kimmy Brooke is joining us from Lanai, Hawaii. Hi, Kimmy. Good morning to you. Kimmy is one of our global tribe leaders here. She is the leader in the Bliss movement, which I'm going to be talking about more this afternoon for those who'd like to join us. Hey, Kimmy. So why Young Living? When we took a look at the opportunities that we had in front of us in network marketing, we wanted to make the right choice straight off the bat. We didn't want to be hip hopping from company to company, trying lots of different products, but we did try products from different companies. And then we decided which one we were going to join. And we settled with Young Living, not only because of the wonderful people that we were aligned with. Hello, Kimmy. Hello, Alex. Thank you for being on. But also we wanted to join it because we wanted a company that was a legacy company. And by that we mean we wanted a company that had a proven track record, and had things in place that aligned with our personal beliefs. So Young Living is an industry leader since 1994. I'm sure that many of you have heard about the essential oils movement in the modern era. Well, it's thanks to Young Living and the founder, which is D. Gary Young and Mary Young, it's thanks to them that we have the modern essential oils movement. So that's one of the big reasons why we decided to join Young Living. It's a family-owned and family-run business for that 25 years. I'm just going to take a sip of my water. One of the things with Young Living is they have what's called Seed to Seal, and I encourage you to learn a little bit more about Seed to Seal just by checking out seedtoseal.com. Seed to Seal is basically the promise that governs over all of Young Living products, from the seed, where they source the seeds, through growing the botanicals, of course not using pesticides or herbicides, and then right through production and to sealing that product and getting it into your home. So there are three pillars that underpin the Seed to Seal promise, and they are sourcing, science, and standards. And basically what that means is the sourcing is, you know, the highest quality seeds, botanicals, and plants. The science is obviously the research that goes into Young Living products, and the standards are the things such as making sure that Young Living is sustainable and into the future and taking care of the planet. And that's something that's so important to my family, and was a big tick for us. It's definitely a company with heart. I encourage you to go and check out the Young Living Foundation. They do some incredible work. Have a look through some of the stories from our recent symposium in February, which we were there this time last month. Who can believe how much the world's changed in that time? It's crazy. But it was because of that we got to participate in the Soul Hope workshop where we got to make shoes for people who are getting jiggers in their feet, which is a nasty parasite in parts of Africa, Uganda. You know, they have the Hope for Justice, which is stopping sex trafficking in Southeast Asia. They're doing amazing work right around the globe. They have a school in Ecuador, which I'm very, very passionate about, and they're able to sponsor children to make sure that they're empowering lives right around the globe. Globally, Young Living is the largest essential oil company. We have 2.2 million active members globally. We have 18 corporate and partner farms. We are the company that owns our own farms as well as has partner farms, and that allows us to have greater control over what happens on those farms. All of the farms that we have partnerships with are governed by Seed to Seal, and we have seen here in Australia how very quickly, if Young Living is not satisfied that that partner farm is following those rules, that they're moved on. So it's very, very powerful. Here in Australia, I'm proud to say that we have 550 products plus, 550 plus products here in Australia. You won't need to be constantly sourcing products from overseas like other companies. They're right here stored in Australia, and they come out of distribution centres in not only the East Coast but the West Coast as well. Young Living has 2 head offices here in Australia, and we also have 3 farms right here in the ground in Australia. So we actually employ a lot of people right here, as well as supplement the incomes of many families doing exactly what I'm doing right now. Young Living also have 220 therapeutic grade essential oils. But what I want you to know about Young Living, one of the key reasons that I joined is because they've got so much more than oils. It was actually the makeup line that got me in the end, because I was looking at companies that I would have no trouble shopping with for the rest of my life. And I knew with Young Living I'd never run out of products. So that's why another reason why we chose them. Okay, this is a big one. I have touched on this, but I'll touch on it a little bit further. This is the 5x5. Young Living now has a 5x5 pledge. These are the things that they're wanting to do in 5 years, 5 key goals and 1 powerful mission and vision. So empowering 5 times more people through the D. Gary Young Living Foundation. This one's huge for me. Achieve 0 waste in 5 years. That is just massive. Reach 5 million additional households. Develop at least 5 corporate-owned or partner farms each year. And of course, by adding farms to the planet, we're looking after the planet. We're putting more trees, planting more trees, which is only going to help the restoration of this planet that we have, and we only have 1. And we're opening a minimum of 5 new markets each year. So not only are we the largest, we're also the fastest growing essential oils company in the world right now. Okay, so hands up if you're new to essential oils. I'd love to know if it's something that you're curious about but you haven't yet used it yet. Yeah, drop me a comment. Let me know you're here. I've got a couple of people saying hi. Hi, Megan. Great to have you join us. That's fantastic. So there's 3 ways to use essential oils. You can use them aromatically, topically, and in Australia we say for flavouring. Other parts of the world, they might use words like internally. That's not deemed as compliant here in Australia, so we say we use them for flavouring. So aromatically, you might use a diffuser like you can hopefully see on my screen there. That's one of our beautiful Aria diffusers, which ours is going 24/7 at the moment. It's got beautiful relaxing sounds that comes out of that. So it plays throughout the day, as well as has that beautiful diffusing all of our essential oils into the atmosphere. Another way you can do it is just by popping a drop in your hand, rubbing your hands together just to activate the oils, and then just cupping your hands over your nose and mouth and inhaling those essential oils. You can use them topically. That is on your skin, on different parts of your body, depending on what you're using them for, and also for flavouring in foods and drink. So that's the 3 ways we use them in Australia. Depending on which type of oil it is, would depend on how you use it. So I definitely don't recommend picking up any oil and going, oh, I'm going to diffuse this, or I'm going to put this on my skin, or I'm going to eat this. That's not advisable. But when you join with Wandering Wellness Tribe, we do give you lots of info and tips as to how to use each of your essential oils. And we're going to go through some of those today to talk about what's safe with those. Okay, so before we dive in any further, let's have a bit of a chat about our Oils Essential Premium Starter Kit. Now, this kit is the most popular way to start. There's no two ways about it. Reason is it's literally half the price that one of those products are retail. So, and it's the easiest way to start. So what we're going to do this morning is I'm going to run you through these oils, these 11 oils, and talk about what they do and how they do it and how you can use them in your life. All right, so I'm just going to open up my own kit here so I can make sure I'm covering all of them. And I'm going to start with lavender. So lavender is a very popular oil. I liken it a bit to coriander in that people either love it or they hate it, but most people love it. There's really only a few people that don't like it. I have to say I'm so proud of our lavender. There is simply no essential oil lavender that comes close to it. And the reason is essential oils are a little bit like music. They have high tones, medium tones, and low tones. And what you'll find with Young Living essential oils is we have a lot of the lower tones that you won't find with other brands. And that really is because of the purity that you'll find in every bottle. So with our essential oils lavender, I want you to picture a time where you've actually gone to a lavender bush and you might have just tweaked it between your fingers and then smelt your fingers, and that really earthy low tones fragrance, that's exactly the type of fragrance that you get in a bottle of lavender with Young Living essential oils. Great for calming, great for grounding, fabulous if you're looking for a better night's sleep. Wonderful to use right down to young children and infants. You can diffuse, you can use it topically, you can use it in a spray, and it's also fantastic for skin. So, if there's, I've got a nasty blotch on my face today, probably a good reason I'm doing a PowerPoint instead of showing you my face. But I popped a drop of lavender just on my blotch on my face this morning. And yeah, it's really great for that as well. So lavender is beautiful. And it's also a culinary oil. So we've got a great recipe in our Wandering Wellness Tribe private members Facebook for lavender hot chocolate. So I definitely recommend that one. Okay, we've got peppermint. Peppermint, probably one of the most useful oils on the planet. If you're somebody who enjoys outdoor exercise or indoor exercise at the moment, then peppermint is a great oil for you because it's going to keep you cool if you get hot, but it's also going to enhance your breathing function. So what I recommend is just putting a drop on your chest. Don't get peppermint anywhere near your eyes or too close to your nose, and we never put essential oils near our ears. But this oil is very, very powerful, as you'll experience the minute you take the lid off the bottle. Pop a drop on your chest. That will diffuse up into your nose, make you feel really amazing, and it will also clear your nasal passages. If you are, for example, doing a long drive and you just feel like, you're feeling just a little bit fatigued, or perhaps at the end of a long day, have a breathe in of your peppermint. Great oil. Also fantastic for cooking. So my children have been making shortbread biscuits with a drop of peppermint this week, which we're loving. Peppermint in your chocolate brownies. Lots and lots of recipes. Peppermint bliss balls are fantastic. So you've got lots of uses there with the peppermint essential oil. Frankincense. Frankincense is probably, it would have to be my most favorite oil. One thing that's interesting about frankincense with me is I didn't like frankincense when I first got my kit. It was way too powerful for me. However, I had smelt other brands of frankincense, which I quite liked. But now I know that it's simply because they just weren't as powerful as Young Living's frankincense. Nothing beats our frankincense, and it's exactly the same as, like I said, with the lavender. If you're using other essential oils, I really encourage you to reach out to the person who invited you to this group and ask them to have a smell of our frankincense and our lavender. It'll blow you away. So the thing about frankincense, it's a very powerful oil. They call it the king of oils, and it's really because it just does so many things. Give it a Google in your spare time, while we're sitting around. Google essential oil frankincense and see what it actually does. But basically, it's so powerful because it's one of the few oils that can penetrate the limbic system, penetrate the blood-brain barrier, and it goes up into the limbic system of the brain, which is the part of the brain that houses emotion and memory. And what it does is all essential oils come in that way to our brain through our olfactory system, which is through our sense of smell. But frankincense is very powerful because it adds oxygen to that part of the brain. So basically it's enhancing our brain health. It's a really, really powerful oil like that. It's great for skin, great to diffuse. It is also a culinary oil, so you can use it that way if you would like. But if you are just looking to connect with yourself spiritually, emotionally, then this is just a beautiful oil. It's my absolute go-to when I'm traveling. Won't be doing much of that for a while, but I do travel a lot with my job, and I stay in a lot of hotel rooms. What I always do is take my diffuser, even if I'm going on a flight, I take a larger suitcase, take my diffuser, and I always diffuse frankincense when I'm away in hotel rooms. So have a bit of a search on Google what you can do with frankincense. It's a good oil to have in your grab bag right now. Okay, lemon, another really useful oil. Of course, our lemon is a culinary oil. 15 mils of lemon essential oil is actually the equivalent volume of 75 lemons, and it's only the rind of the lemons. It's not actually the fruit. So that is the most nutritious part of the fruit, the rind, but it's also the most pungent and fragrant. So this stuff is very powerful, great for mood. Citrus oils are fantastic for raising your mood. So lavender and lemon is a great combination in a diffuser. Of course, it's great for cooking. I like to put a drop in my water, particularly in the morning, and that supports my body to detox the liver. So it contains D-limonene. I encourage you to look that up and see what properties that has for the body. So it's very, very healthy oil. It's great for cleaning as well. I do add it to the kitchen paste that I make up to clean my sink, but I've also used it to remove any sticky goo or gum that might, accumulate around from when I've removed tapes or the 3M hooks or things like that. So lemon, very, very powerful oil, lots of uses as well. Okay, copaiba. Copaiba is a great one. It's a lot of people haven't heard of it, but Young Living has actually had copaiba for a very, very long time. Unlike other companies that are only new in discovering copaiba. Copaiba is resin tapped, so it actually comes from the trunk of the tree, unlike a lot of others that come from different parts, maybe the root, maybe the flower, maybe the leaves. But copaiba comes from the trunk. It's resin tapped sustainably. It comes from a part of Brazil. Basically, copaiba is a distant relative of CBD oil. Now, in Australia, CBD oil isn't legal unless you have special permission from a medical professional. But basically, it contains some amazing properties. No, it won't give you a high, but what it will do is calm and ground you. You can use copaiba 3 ways. So you can use it aromatically in your diffuser. You can put it, mix it topically. So I like to mix it with pan away and rub that on tired muscles and joints. You can also use it internally. So you might pop a drop in a cup of chamomile tea, for example, before bed to help you get a better night's sleep, or just to, just to calm you down. So copaiba, very, very powerful oil. I do encourage you, again, that's one that you would want to Google and look up what else you can do with it. But it's a great oil. Also a magnifier. So if you add that to any other oils, then it will actually magnify their properties. Very useful. Okay, so that's the first 5. Now, all of those 5 oils are actually our culinary oils. So they are all suitable for internal use. And now the next ones are, they're also all single oils too, by the way. So they're not blends, they are as they are. There's only one botanical in them. The next lot I'm going to talk about are what we call blends, and that means that there's more than one type of botanical in there at one time. So first one I'm going to talk about is Panaway. I did mention that before. Panaway is a very, very familiar smell to you. I want you to imagine a time you walked into perhaps a football or netball training shed, and you can smell all those ointments and things that people rub on their body. Usually what they're actually using is a synthetic version of wintergreen, which they've bought at the supermarket for a few dollars. It's usually full of, as I say, synthetics. It's not actually the natural botanical. But Panaway is the genuine constituent. It is actually made with wintergreen, which is the stuff that you would commonly smell. That's that smell that you can smell. And it's got a few other things in there as well, but that's going to really soothe tired and sore muscles. It's also fantastic for a foot rub. Yeah, just great at the end of the day. If you're an athlete or you consider yourself somebody who likes exercise, then this is one that you're going to want to have in your grab bag. Purification. Purification is a blend of lemongrass, citronella, myrtle, and tea tree. And I have to say, at the moment, I'm definitely giving this one a workout in our home. So purification does exactly that. It purifies the air. I'm going to take a sip of my coffee now. Need to lubricate that voice. So purification does exactly that. It purifies the air. It's a great oil that you would want him to be used right now. It's fantastic for reversing odors. So if you've got any smelly parts of your house, cupboards, shoes, bathroom, toilets, cars, then just mixing this in a little spray bottle and spraying that around is great. If you've got pets, it's safe for pets. You can also use it on carpets. So I've mixed it with bicarb before, sprinkled it around and then vacuumed it up. It really does. It doesn't mask odors like the type of fragrance sprays that you'll find in the supermarkets that are loaded with toxic chemicals that you're inhaling. What it actually does is it purifies the odors. It removes them. It will not mask them. It will remove them. It's an incredible oil. Purification, definitely a healthy one to be diffusing at the moment. Okay, next one is RC. Now, RC is a blend of 3 types of eucalyptus and lemon. Of course, at the moment, by the way, I never knew that there were lots of different types of eucalyptus that could be in an essential oil. So if you're buying an essential oil that just says eucalyptus, it's time to change, all right? Because there are lots of different types of eucalyptus, and Young Living have several, okay? They all have different properties and different benefits. So I highly recommend that, you find out what you're using and take a look at what we've got in that range. But RC is a blend of 3 different types of eucalyptus and lemon. It's got one of my favorite eucalyptus blends in it, which is eucalyptus radiator. That's the one that I also like to use. I use that in the shower as a bit of a day spa experience. I put that in there. It helps just clear the airways in the morning. But RC can be used similarly. So you can pop this one in the diffuser. You can make, if you're still using supermarket bought chest rubs that you might, apply to your chest or your feet or your child's, then again, they are made with petrochemicals. You can switch them out easily with a couple of drops of RC, a drop of lemon from your premium starter kit, and you can mix that with solidified coconut oil that you've probably got in your pantry, and you are going to have a healthy and a safe chest rub that you can use all winter season. So RC is one that you're going to be wanting to have at the moment. It definitely supports healthy breathing function because, of course, it's got eucalyptus, and we know how important eucalyptus is to support breathing. Yeah, it's just a great oil to have in your grab bag, especially at the moment. Oh, that was a big bang. Don't know what's going on outside. No, that's a motorbike. Okay, next oil is Digize. Now, I'm pretty sure that Adam is still watching. That's my husband, of course. But Digize was an absolute game changer for our family. It was the oil that had us realise that this stuff actually works. Little story for you. My husband and my 9-year-old, at the time she was 7, both contracted cryptosporosis, which is basically a parasite from contaminated water, to which there is no cure. It is very painful. You end up with agonizing and gripping stomach pains, and really you just feel really unpleasant. So runs to the toilet, pain, and a lot of discomfort. The only thing that soothed and settled them, of course, it didn't get rid of the parasite, but the only thing that brought them comfort was Digize essential oil. I'm recommending Digize as well at the moment for people who are feeling nervous tension with what's happening in the world and feeling just unsettled. You know, we have intelligent gut bacteria, and if you didn't watch my live the other night, I encourage you to go and have a look at it. I'm not going to go through all of that stuff again because I know a lot of you have already heard it, but go and watch my my wellness, Staying Above the Wellness Line live that I did earlier this week, where I talk about intelligent gut bacteria and the need to calm and support them. You can do that with Digize. So just applying this to your tummy, you will feel a warm, soothing sensation that will just calm you and make you feel a lot better. It also does help if you're prone to a bit of digestional discomfort, that's a mouthful, of a nighttime. You can pop that on before you go to bed at night, and it will help you sleep better. The last one that you can see in this little section here is Thieves, which is down in this corner right here. Now, Thieves at the moment is probably our most popular product line. Thieves is a blend of cinnamon, clove, lemon, and rosemary. The way it got its name, I'm going to share it in the group so you can listen to it. I won't go through it now, but basically, let me tell you that this is the oil and the product that everybody is chasing to get their hands on at the moment. We've had exponential growth globally because people can't get enough of Thieves right now. So people are diffusing it in their homes. In Australia, that's the compliant way to use Thieves, is just by diffusing. But it is the key ingredient in our Thieves line, which I will have a bit of a run through of some of the products in our Thieves line shortly. Yeah, there you go. Tracy Lee Goff, who is a colon hydrotherapist. She's commenting on Digize. I know that's the product that she's talking about. Absolute game changer for Full Circle Health. So Full Circle Health is located in Caringbah and also at Avalon on the Northern Beaches, Newport on the Northern Beaches. They have 2 clinics there. They also have Gumtree Retreat, which is up here on the Coffs Coast, and they swear by Digize as a part of their colon hydrotherapy protocol. They actually incorporate Digize into their practice. So very, very powerful. Amanda said Thieves is beautiful. It's just a go-to, isn't it, Amanda? Where would we be without Thieves right now? Okay. The last one in the premium starter kit is, of course, Stress Away. Of course, it does exactly what it says. It's a blend of vanilla, lime, and copaiba. I like to call it a little holiday in a bottle. If I could drink that stuff, it would taste like a pina colada. And I'm not kidding. Anybody who's tried it, give me a thumbs up for that. It definitely tastes like, it smells like a pina colada would taste. if that makes sense. No, yeah, you get what I'm saying. Anyway, stress away. You're going to want to be diffusing that and using it topically. It's not for internal use, but definitely you can use it that way. Okay, so our premium starter kit, it retails for $259. We do have a special offer at the moment. If you are interested in joining with us before the 31st, which is only a couple of days away, then please get in touch with the person who invited you to this. I'm going to post up the offering that I am offering, which is free shipping, okay, which is about $12 off. I'm giving $25 cash back. I'm also giving a starter pack, which is a guidebook, an amber glass spray bottle, a bottle of Thieves household cleaner, and a glass roller bottle, which also contains some beautiful crystals from our lovely Blue Water gift store in Foster. So that is massive. That's over $107 off that you're getting worth of added extras. So awesome value. It's not going to last long. I'm only offering that until the 31st of March. We've just had such a massive month that I want to reward the tribe, and I want to reward you and support you in this difficult time where I know financially people have done it a bit tough. So we've had a great month here in Young Living, so we're offering more than what we normally would for people who join our tribe this month. So I will go through that again at the end, and I'll post some pics as well. Okay. We've just had Andrew join us. Hi, Andrew. Andrew is also a colon hydrotherapist at Gumtree Retreat at Kangala, which, of course, here is on the Coffs Coast. Okay, so the other kit that I wanted to talk about today is our Healthy Homes Premium Starter Kit. It is the second most popular way to get started with Young Living. One of the things I'm so passionate about is switching out toxic chemicals in the home. Little story for you. Before I started on this journey, somebody said to me during an oils demonstration, they said to me, I filled out a little survey at the end, and the survey said, are you concerned about toxic chemicals in the home? And I circled no. Now, the reason I circled no is on reflection is because I didn't know what I didn't know. But when we know better, we do better. And as my journey has unfolded and I've worked further down that path, I've realized that just asking somebody if they're concerned about it really doesn't actually tell them about it. So if I can teach you today a bit about why you would want to be doing that, then I've done my job. So basically, toxic chemicals we absorb into our skin, which is our largest organ, and we also have to process them through our lungs. Usually toxic chemicals are digested via the liver, and they also, and then of course they go through the rest of our digestional system, and some goes out the other end, but the rest goes into our bloodstream. What happens with toxic chemicals that we use in our home, and what I'm talking about is home hygiene, personal care products. They're the main ones. So things like household cleaners, particularly some of the really harsh ones like bleach, they're actually doing as much damage to your body as is the smoking cigarettes every day. Okay, that's the equivalent, and that is from one of the health organizations in the US have actually worked out that by using toxic chemicals in cleaning products, you are doing the same amount of damage to your lungs as you do when you smoke lots of cigarettes. So, but the other way is, of course, through our skin. So we can be getting that when we brush our teeth. We're getting an overload of fluoride. There's toxic things in mouthwashes. At the moment, we're using hand sanitizer like it's going out of fashion and washing our hands, often with those ones that they say antibacterial in the supermarket. The problem is they're actually adding to our body's toxic load and disrupting our endocrine systems and causing us a whole heap of other health issues. So some of the health issues that come from using toxic chemicals include things like, you know, asthma, skin conditions, respiratory problems, allergies, and then we can talk about more serious things like hormone disruption, so things like Hashimoto's, hypothyroidism, and then it can move on to other things such as different types of arthritic and rheumatic conditions, autoimmune problems like multiple sclerosis, and cancers. So there's lots of science to back this up. I do encourage you to go and learn about it. But women in particular are a lot more susceptible to this, often because they're often the people who do the cleaning of the bathrooms. Sorry guys, but it's true. It's not the case in my house. I'm very fortunate. Thank you, Adam. Love you heaps. But it is often the case, but also women are at a greater risk because we apply a whole lot more stuff to our body. We use, you know, all of the moisturizers, the makeups, all the different types of hair products, skin products, tanning, oh my goodness, you know, nails, nail polish, and so on and so forth. So I'm really passionate. Now that I know better, I do better. And I'm passionate about sharing that because, like I said, way back when that person asked me, was I worried? And I honestly circled no. And as I got, you know, more aware, I thought, wow, how naive was I? But on reflection, it's not being naive. It's just that I didn't know what I didn't know. So I'm hoping that I can be that friend for you in educating you to know better and to do better. So what I recommend is our Thieves line as a way of getting started to start to eradicate some of the toxic chemicals in your home. Now, our Thieves household cleaner is one of our most popular products here in Young Living. Basically, it's the tall bottle in the center of the screen that you can see. That bottle, one cap full of that bottle, unlike all of the other products that you may have in your cleaning cupboard right now, where they just, you spray them on or use them neat, this is a concentrate. So you dilute it in water in order for it to go a lot further. So that bottle there, one capful of that is going to make up a 300 ml spray bottle. So you're going to get so much value out of that. It's going to end up costing you about 96 cents for one spray bottle of household cleaner, which is going to do everything. So again, unlike all of the different products that you may have, you know, your window cleaner, your Ajax type stuff, you know, your kitchen scrubs, your bench sprays, all of those products, what you're going to switch that out for is one product that you can use in a number of different ways that is plant-derived and much healthier and safer for you, your children, and your pets. It is much, much healthier and safer. So hands up if you've tried Thieves Cleaner and if you love it. I know that the lovely Alison, who's watching at the moment, she did a great education on using Thieves Cleaner to clean the oven, because what a pain in the butt job that is. Check that out in the Facebook group if you're interested, but definitely a great way to use it. So in the Healthy Homes kit, and I just realized that healthy is spelt wrong. Hello, Sharon. I'm glad you were a teacher in your past life. Of course, you get the beautiful Desert Mist diffuser that comes with that. That's a multifunctional diffuser, has lots of different ways that you can use it, different light settings, different power settings. You're going to get Thieves dish soap. Now, here's the thing. If we're not using a healthy dish soap, you're washing your plates and cups and cutlery with toxic dish soap, and then you are eating off those plates that you've washed in toxic soap. So I definitely recommend to switching something healthier. So we've got the Thieves dish soap. You don't have to DIY all this stuff. Young Living provides the products. Of course, you can make your own if you want, but that certainly didn't serve us in a busy household. You get the Thieves cleansing bar soap. Now, this is the soap that my family use in the shower every day. I just find it's fantastic. We're actually getting more of it at the moment because we're showering more. So whenever we walk to the beach, which isn't very far, it's only around the corner, or one of us has to go to the supermarket to get groceries, we are stripping off our clothing at the door, going straight into the shower, putting our dirty clothes in the washing machine, putting our Thieves laundry detergent in the wash with an extra drop of Thieves, and then cleaning ourselves with the Thieves cleansing bar soap. So yeah, definitely recommend that one. There's the Thieves mouthwash. Now here's something you may not know. Thieves mouthwash contains an ingredient called colloidal silver, which is COLLOIDAL silver. Please go and Google it. There's a good reason why right now you would want to be using Thieves mouthwash. It's a great product to have in your home right now. Thieves toothpaste. Of course, that's fluoride free. It's a much healthier alternative to the supermarket ones. You've got some dental floss there, and our beautiful Thieves hand soap. It's a foaming hand soap. A little goes a long way. You can get a refill bottle as well for that. I encourage you to add that to your order because it's so popular. You may even want to add a 3-pack of the hand soap to your order if you've got more than one bathroom or place around the house where you would be hand washing. Something I should have mentioned is we have a product in Young Living called Fruit and Veggie Wash. It's run out of stock at the moment in Australia. It ran out the other day and probably ran out for good reason. I don't know if you've seen on the news, but they're encouraging us to thoroughly wash fruit and vegetables. And the reason is at the supermarket, anybody walking around carrying the virus right now, of course, we know that it is in water droplets that come from our nose and our mouth. So if they're there selecting fruit, touching it with their hands that may not be clean, or breathing over the fruit and vegetables, then the bacteria or the virus can actually live up on those fruit and vegetables for at least 3 days, they're saying. So if you then happen to pick it up, take it home and consume it, or even if you happen to pick it up, it's going to be very unhealthy for you and your family. So the Thieves Fruit and Veggie Soak is the product that you can use to thoroughly wash your products, your fruit and veg. However, because that's run out, what you can do is actually use, and thank you, Amy, for this hack. Amy has found that what you can use as an alternative is our Thieves Household Cleaner, and the correct balance of that is 1 cap to 3 cups of water to wash your fruit and vegetables in. Once you've rinsed it or soaked them for 5 minutes, then just take them out and rinse them thoroughly with fresh water, and then they'll be much cleaner, safer and healthier for you. So another reason why you'd be wanting Thieves Household Cleaner in your house right now. The other couple of absolute key ingredients in this picture, and one of them you can't actually see, is the Thieves Hand Sanitizer or the Waterless Purifier, whichever way you want to call it. Basically, it's a small bottle. It's 29 mils. It lasts and lasts a very, very long time. We're not leaving the house without that right now. We're also not leaving the house without the Thieves spray, and that is there. You can use that on any surface that is a shared surface, so doorknobs, toilet seats, if you have to use a public toilet especially, if you're flying at the moment, not many people are, but some people are. I do have friends in this group who I know are needing to fly right now domestically. Spray down the seat, spray down the tray if you're using the tray table. But absolute go-to, if you've run out of hand sanitizer, you can spray your hands with it. It's very, very safe. And the thing is you don't need to then wipe it over. It's just you spray it on as it is, and that's going to help keep you healthy and safe. Now, with our Healthy Homes kit, you're going to get 2 samples of Ningxia Red. I should have mentioned you also do get that in the oil starter kit as well, and you're going to get a few oils. So the oils you're going to also get is Stress Away, Lemon, Peppermint, Lavender and Purification, as well as, of course, Thieves. So a great way to start your Young Living journey. Cannot recommend more highly the Thieves products right now for healthy home hygiene, to look after you and your family. That kit is $289, and because it's also a premium starter kit, the same offer applies to anybody who is interested in joining. We'll be giving those extra bonuses that I will go through at the end as well. Okay, or I'll post it in the group, Amanda. I can see that you're keen. I'll send you that info. So on Monday night, I did a bit of a live on, I don't know whether it was on Monday night, maybe it was Wednesday night. I did a live on staying above the wellness line. I really encourage you to go and have a look at that. These are the products that I was recommending. If you are joining Young Living to support your wellness, because you're getting such a great deal with $107 worth of extra value, what you might consider doing is adding some of these products to your initial order just to ensure that you are well stocked up during this time. So in particular, I recommend Ningxia Red for its high potency with antioxidants. Also contains vitamin C. How important is that right now? Vitamin C, guys, go and check it out. But also contains lots of B vitamins and polyphenols. Go and Google what they are. Inner Defense capsules, which contains, wait for it, Thebes. Our Inner Defense capsules are exactly that. They are capsules that you can take to help support your immunity, really. Mineral Essence contains trace minerals, including zinc, very important right now. Megacal, I'm recommending that because in particular it's got magnesium, which supports your mood and emotion right now, as well as, of course, the Thieves and the Feelings Kit, which I'm going to do a separate live about because I've had a lot of people ask me about that in recent days since I spoke about it. Okay, if you are interested in getting started, then here's some tips for you. We've got 3 ways to join Young Living: good, better, and best. And I can see Di's joined us. Hi, Di. And Donna. Di is a long-time user and customer of Young Living. She's on Essential Rewards, and I'm sure I can share your testimonial of Essential Rewards, Di. She just loves it because she's managed over time to get free products. She uses her Essential Rewards points to get things like lipsticks, with the makeup line, which she enjoys, and yeah, so great way to go. So 3 ways to join Young Living: good, better, best. Good if you're looking, is our retail customer option. That is if you're just looking to order one product one time. So that's an option. A better way to join Young Living is definitely getting a premium starter kit. That way you get a wholesale membership. You get a wholesale membership with any premium starter kit or with a basic kit, although I don't recommend the basics kit is the best way to go. I don't think it's the best value, and I am a money conscious mama, but I can definitely talk to you about that option if you just want to get in and get a membership and get a couple of products. So better is definitely a premium starter kit, but the best way to join Young Living is on Essential Rewards. Essential Rewards gives you your fully flexible monthly wellness box. That means you're not locked into anything at all. You get to choose which products you choose every month. You don't have to stay with those products. You can change it every month. You can change the day you order every month. But what you do get is Young Living rewards you for your loyalty. So you get cheaper shipping, and you get rewards points. So it's basically like frequent flyers or flybys, except the beautiful thing with Young Living is, unlike flybys, you don't, your loyalty flybys amount doesn't increase over time the longer you stay loyal. But with Young Living, it does. So it starts off at 10%. You get 10% back in points, but the longer you are on, over 24 months, you actually get 25% back in rewards points. So, so it pays to basically be loyal with Young Living. They reward you for that. You also have access to some promotional sales items as well as being an Essential Rewards member. So that's 3 ways to join. As I was saying with our deal today, up until the 31st of the month, I'm cutting that off at 9 p.m. because I don't want to be servicing people right into almost midnight. I need to give myself a cutoff. But what we are doing this month for the next couple of days, just in light of the fact that so many people are struggling financially, but also we just are so passionate about wanting people to get started on their wellness journey. There has never been a better time. We want to try and offer some extras for you this month. So what I am offering is free shipping, $25 cash back. You're also going to get a free bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner with every order. You're going to get an amber glass spray bottle. You're going to get a guidebook. That's worth $15, by the way, just on its own. It's going to tell you everything that you need to get started. You're going to get a glass roller bottle infused with beautiful crystals from Blue Water Gifts in Foster. The other thing you're going to get is access to our exclusive members-only website, which has a login. You can go in there, lots of information, and of course, being part of our community as well. So lots on offer there. Okay. All right. Adam's having his nincture. Okay. All right. Use it, share it, love it. So in Young Living, one of the most amazing things is Young Living, 90% of Young Living members are actually customers. 40% of members love the product so much that they order every single month, whether they build a business or not. Actually, this month, my percentage is actually closer to 50%. That is really something that, you know, most wellness companies could only dream of, and that's because of the power of our products. If you're interested at all and you are a member, there's lots of benefits to sharing Young Living. There are several of us here that do that, either very, very, very part-time. Some people do it just very part-time. Some people do it full-time. We've got lots of options for you, but basically it's something at the moment that you need to be aware of. If you've got a Young Living membership and you're listening, you have an income opportunity in your back pocket at any time you choose to use it, but you don't have to use it. It's there if you wanted to. Because I speak about the income opportunity, I am obliged by Young Living to talk about the income disclosure statement. That is what is the average monthly income for people at the different ranks of Young Living. And if you'd like to know more about the income opportunity, www.youngliving.com/IDS. Just on that, if anybody would like to know a little bit more about earning an income with Young Living and whether it could be for you, this afternoon at 3 o'clock, I am holding a separate webinar. Please drop in the comments or drop me an inbox if you would like an invite to that. I'm just going to be going through, it's an opportunity for you to have a look and see if it might be something that can serve you right now, or perhaps in the future, or perhaps you're just curious as to what we actually do. Then by all means, feel free to jump on. There's absolutely no obligation. There is no harm in looking. And I've got better things to do than hound people to join my business. At the moment, I'm very, very busy with lots of people who are wanting to, so which is fantastic. All right, just a bit with the tribe. Don't forget, of course, to keep up to date with everything that we're doing. We've got our Facebook page. We've got our group, which you're obviously already here. Go and follow us on Instagram, Wandering Wellness Tribe. I'm going to be putting more up on our Instagram TV over the coming weeks and months. And of course, our website, wanderingwellness.info. We do have the members only area for members of our tribe as well. So that's also an option. Guys, if you've got any comments or questions, by all means, I'm here to answer them for you. I'll be manning this thread for a while and always. But please drop any comments that you have or questions in the chat, or inbox me or Wandering Wellness Tribe. I really appreciate you joining me today, and I hope that you did find that helpful and useful. Don't forget, there is that offer that is running until the 31st of March. If you're watching this sometime down the track, the offer may or may not be available. It's probably unlikely. I can't see me doing a deal quite so good again in the near future. But we have had a fabulous month, and I'm more passionate than ever about getting these products so people can live healthier right now. And you know, what could be more important right now than making our home environment a beautiful, pleasant and safe space to be in? You know, that's what I'm able to create by diffusing my oils, by, you know, just knowing that what I'm putting around the place to keep us clean and hygienic is safe. That's what we want. Our home is our most important place, other than our body, which of course is our temple, and we need to take care of both of them. So so make it a beautiful space that you can enjoy. There's never been a better time than to join us, so please reach out, and thank you so much for joining us. Have a fantastic Sunday. Don't forget, 3 o'clock today, we have our webinar, if you're interested in checking it out, on the Young Living income opportunity and whether it could be for you. Thanks again. Have a great day, everyone. See ya.